Welcome to English Speaking Studio. In today's episode, we'll discuss a fascinating English speaking topic. Let's dive into some thought-provoking questions. To describe a book that you enjoyed reading because you had to think a lot, you should say what this book was, why you decided to read it, what reading this book made you think about, and explain why you enjoyed reading this book.
The book I want to talk about is Thinking, Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. This fascinating book explores how our minds work, focusing on two modes of thinking: fast, intuitive thinking, and slow, rational thinking. I decided to read this book because I've always been interested in psychology and human behavior. When I first heard about it, I was curious to understand how we make decisions and why we sometimes make mistakes in our thinking. Since the author is a Nobel Prize-winning psychologist, I knew this book would be insightful. Reading Thinking, Fast and Slow made me reflect on my own thought processes. I started questioning how I make everyday choices, from simple things like shopping to complex decisions about my future. The book explains how our brains can be biased and how we often rely on shortcuts without realizing it. This made me more aware of my own thinking patterns and helped me make better, more logical decisions. I truly enjoyed this book because it challenged me to think deeply. It wasn't just about learning new concepts. It was about applying them to real life. The examples and experiments discussed in the book were eye-opening and changed the way I perceive the world. If you're interested in psychology, decision-making, or just love books that make you think, I highly recommend Thinking, Fast and Slow. Now, I have a question for you. What's a book that made you think a lot? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more IELTS speaking practice.